Can you give me what I need? I'm looking for a tall man who can lift me on my feet, who can take me higher, show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need? Can you give me what I need? I'm looking for a tall man who can lift me on my feet, who can take me higher, show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need?
Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. Hey,
postman? Can you give me what I need? Can you give me what I need? I'm looking for atonement. Who can lift me on my feet? Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need? Postman, can you give me what I need? I'm looking for atonement. Who can lift me on my feet? Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need? Postman, can you give me what I need? I'm looking for atonement. Who can lift me on my feet? Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need? Can you give me what I need? I'm looking for atonement. Who can lift me on my feet? Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need? Postman, can you give me what I need? I'm looking for atonement. Who can lift me on my feet? Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need? Can you give me what I need? I'm looking for atonement. Who can lift me on my feet? Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need? Postman, can you give me what I need? I'm looking for atonement. Who can lift me on my feet? Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need? Can you give me what I need? I'm looking for atonement. Who can lift me on my feet? Who can take me higher? Show me things I've never seen. Hey, Mr. Postman, can you give me what I need?
Hey guys, so yeah, we actually were able to get a really nice lunge reversal all the way back to all-time highs. So I will just explain my trade right now for you. So that's what the 1 minute chart looks like, but I want to go back to the daily chart and just break down the trading conditions we had today. So basically, as you see right now, we are still at all-time highs, and we don't want to predict a top, so we are having a bullish bias, and we have also like the long wick right here and the daily buy-side liquidity. So dropping all the way down to a 15-minute chart, as you can see right here, we basically had a market maker sell model right here. We swapped liquidity right here, so and then basically that's why London lows are protected, because they already swapped sales liquidity, and we don't want to we don't expect that we are going to trade even lower, because we still have like the bullish bias from the daily chart in mind. So what are the important levels? We have a higher time frame gap, so that's a new day opening gap right here. We have the midnight opening price, and as you see right here, we have New York open kill zone liquidity. So the 7 a.m. candle, the low of it is right at the midnight opening price, and we also have like 9:30 opening right here and 8:30 opening. And basically right here is our daily liquidity, so all our all-time highs. But first, before we drop lower, I want to show to you S&P or ES. So was a bit different to NQ. So we still have like the all-time highs right above right here, and also like the daily on ES looks a bit different. So huge wick to the upside, huge wick to the downside, trading all the way back to the wick down here. And we are still not at all-time highs, but it's basically a bit similar. So we had a market maker sell model right here. Basically, we swapped liquidity, and now a market maker buy model to the upside. Upside follows, but we are still a bit late basically on ES, and we also like have right here a bearish SMT. So that's basically why ES is a bit slower. So NQ is the leading index. And as you see right here, that's basically the bullish SMT, and therefore NQ is the leading index and is stronger than ES, as you saw before, or saw right now. And maybe let's take a look at regular trading hours. So right here we have a new opening gap. This time it's not as huge as yesterday, 75 points. So therefore we expect price to trade back to CE, consequent encroachment of the opening gap, and then we are able to trade higher again. And now let's drop to Nasdaq on the 1 minute chart, or maybe that's the 5 minute chart right here. Now to the 1 minute chart, and I first want to mention the opening. So basically we opened right here, and as you can see right here we have really high resistance, so huge wicks. We've got a bullish SMT right here, so therefore that would have been a valid trade to the upside, targeting all-time highs, but we fell short of it right here, and I wasn't really confident with the trade because we were still early and just having like high resistance conditions. Also, like the candles in here aren't looking too clean. We are still hanging between those two opening prices, and we have like the higher time frame gap down here with the liquidity of New York open kill zone. So that could have been also like a draw, but with the SMT, that's a valid buy. You could have traded it, but I didn't, and I mean, that's okay. So if you don't feel like it, don't trade it. And then basically the AM session of New York, or the New York AM session, was just really high resistance. After we fall short of the all-time highs, we just traded lower, creating basically equal highs. So I was basically only looking for a retracement. And when can we expect a retracement? With the London close macro. So that's between 10:45 and 11:15, or 10:50 and 11:10, and therefore I tried to find a valid setup right here. So as you see, we swapped the liquidity right here, and we only did it by the wick. So that basically told me that we were definitely bullish or looking for higher prices, and we also like got this explosive candle to the upside. But because my trading approach is to not chase big displacing candles, I only entered with one contract, and that's really small risk. And as I already kind of expected, I got stopped right here, and we had like a short-term run on stop. So basically that's a short-term manipulation higher followed by a short-term run on stops. So basically the market's just tricks retail in chasing lower prices right here. And yeah, that's why after we swept the low, or swept the stops right here, we closed above the fair gap once again, and I entered, and we also like traded higher, and NQ even looked like we could trade higher, but still we weren't really able, and I got stopped right here. And actually on the 5-minute chart, it was basically kinda expectable, because we have like these three candles with the huge wicks to the upside and downside, so that's still high resistance and not really clean to trade. And we have also like still the low right here, which didn't get swept, so only with SMT we traded higher from here. So we also like have still the higher time frame gap, obviously the midnight opening price, and the New York open kill zone liquidity down here. And maybe what's also like interesting on regular trading hours, if we look really closely, so at 11 a.m. or around the macro, so 11:15 right here, we didn't really spend much time at the consequent encroachment. So 11:10 right here, we still hadn't reached CE. We just fell short of it, and then with basically 11:30 we traded below it, closed the gap basically right here, and then we had our lunch reversal after we traded into CE. So that's really interesting. And now let's discuss basically the lunch reversal. So that's really a super clean trade, I have to admit. So we swapped the sell liquidity right here from the New York open kill zone. We traded into the midnight opening price, and after that we basically traded higher, and that was actually a bit tricky because we couldn't really form displacement in here, because we were still stuck in these high resistance trading conditions. So basically that's a balanced price range, and therefore that's a huge resistance. And I was just a bit more patient. I wanted to see, I didn't want to trade off the breaker right here, so you could have actually, as you see, but I wanted to be a bit more patient in order to get a better entry, and also to be more like in the low resistance conditions. And that's basically what, and also like to be closer to the lunch macro. So therefore we can expect that the market will spool with the macro. So I wanted to be as closely as it gets. And therefore after we close above the balanced price range, I watched closely. The basically candle opened right here. We traded lower to the 2 CE right here and reacted off it, and then I entered. So that's basically where NQ confirms to me that we are now in a market maker buy model and targeting basically equal highs. And then basically I just added right here because we had a breakaway gap right here, because the gap or the fair value gap which formed right here is still within the high resistance conditions right after the balanced price range. So therefore I expect the gap to stay open because these prices are already balanced, and therefore I added right here, and then we just used our PD arrays which formed previously to support price higher. And as you see right now, we were in really low resistance conditions, so that's basically a plus setup. And what's also really interesting is if you take your Fibonacci extension tool, so basically you measure your basically a measuring gap. So you take the low of the move and look for your target. So basically I was expecting to that we will sweep the equal highs right here. So I wasn't really sure about the all-time highs, because sometimes NQ plays just some weird stuff, especially because it's Friday. I didn't want to be like too optimistic, but as you see right here, we had like the breakaway gap right here at consequent encroachment, and also the wick lines really nicely up. So therefore I'm confirmed that we will have a breakaway gap right here once again, or if we had a breakaway gap, you can confirm that we will trade higher if you measure out the whole range of the move. So basically that's your dealing range. And then I just took basically reasonable target at partials, so above the equal highs right here. So basically for the first partial, I still want to be like more patient, so I don't want to exit by limit, because I still expect the price to move higher. So therefore we can like basically squeeze out as much as we get, and to exit by limit wouldn't really make sense, because then we would fall short of basically another few points. So you could have basically closed it even higher, but I just wanted to book something after I already lost a bit. So then we basically hit our limit order right here, which I was to be expected, but it didn't get filled. So maybe I should have moved it a bit lower, but yeah, I didn't want to play around, so I just closed by market. Not really perfect, but it's okay to me. And then basically I aimed for all-time highs, and I'm really content with my stop placement and my risk management. Basically, we had a short run on stops right here, expected that, so I could move my stop really tight, and then basically closed right here, as you see, and also like squeezed out a bit more. So yeah, that's basically a really perfect trade to me. So yesterday and today were really good trading conditions actually. So yesterday definitely, today was as you see right here, yeah, just good as well, but you just had to be more patient. And yeah, so so basically now I lost $60 at my first trade right here, but we could recover basically it, recoup it, and even make even more. So we are now up 114 US dollars on my paper trading account, and yeah, I'm just super content with the trade and the setup, and yeah, we're super patient, and I like it. So yeah, thank you for your attention. Basically, I hope I see you in the next one, and yeah, I think that's it.